What up, guys? It's me again. Yes, I'm still sick. It never ends. Please pray for me. Alright, so we're still going on the viewer request. I got like 4 of them in total. Just finished the first 2. The next one is Ada. Let's go through the backstory real quick. Level 29. That's pretty low for me. That would put her on the second page, probably. Maybe the first page. Where is she? There she is. She's way down at the bottom. Bottom section of Legends for sure. Play history on Ada. I've basically never played her. I just got this Battle Pass skin. I played her a little bit because of that. And then I pulled this skin from a chest randomly, so I've played a little bit of this as well. What's a good color? That's cool. I haven't played this before. Looks evil. The last video out of the 4 comments I've gotten about viewer requests is going to be an Ulgrim video. I don't know if I'm going to record it right after this or what, but I don't know. I just might, because this is a day it's a little bit of a weird day. I did get out the house earlier, but haven't had a whole lot to do today. So it's kind of just been like a bit of a void. And I've been filling that void by making these YouTube videos today. And it's been pretty fun. Don't really have any obligations right now that I need to do, and I am still sick, so I really don't want to do anything too strenuous. So here I am again. It is crazy though, having nothing you need to do kind of makes you feel a little bit empty. Like, I've had a lot of times in my life where I don't really need to be doing anything. And when you don't need to be doing something, you kind of start feeling like you're not needed. It's a bit strange. I'm dicing this guy up though, can we talk about that? Okay. Good weapon throw, buddy. I don't know how I'm doing this to this guy. I feel like he can't be bad because I'm starting this video at 2300. Which means this will be the hardest out of the 3 so far. Hardest out of the 3 characters that I've done. This is the highest elo starting point. Rayman, the video started at like 2100. Hattori, the video started at about 23, ended about at the same. Just a little bit up. Because somebody disconnected and gave me a free elo. This one, we're starting at 23. Surely I'll go up again, but the way I'm playing right now, this is looking good. I did play blasters a lot this year because I think it was last patch they had Sidelight Sarah True, which was very oppressive. And I considered them to be one of the better weapons in the game at that time, so I played a lot of Cassidy because I feel like whenever Cassidy's weapons are good, Cassidy is a scary character. Honestly, she's kind of scary all the time. So I played Cassidy a lot, but it was because of the blasters buff. So that's why my blasters are so freaking goated. And my spear, you guys know I play Wushang all the time, so. Oh boy, we got a BCX finalist from 2023 here. That could be just about anyone. I'm 0-4, which is not good.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
You know, it's Hattori, so my first guess was Java, but that's probably stupid because I don't think Java plays Hattori anymore. I don't even know if he plays the game anymore. And he also would not have the finalist title on it. I think he'd have something better. I think he won something before, I don't know. Yeah, he's won 2v2s for sure. Alright, he runs really far back when I'm recovering. Oh, he also does that. Good switch ups. Nice. Oh wow, I fell into that. That's surprising. I think I'm dead. This guy's good for sure. I mean, that title is just always gonna be trouble. I can't tell who it is off the playstyle. Usually you got like a skin plus a playstyle and it kind of all comes together. I don't know. fight a lot of Hattori. I need a D-Sig. Not there, clearly. Spear is so comically easy to get hits with off stage. Like, I can just miss a ground pound and then get a recovery anyway. Nice, huge. Alright, I need to get ready to nair more. Okay, maybe not. Ah, that was bad. I shouldn't have dodged. Okay. I was willing to throw my life away for that side light. Because if I hit it, oh golly. Man, I'm eating pizza pops for the second time today. Not a very healthy thing to eat. But I'm excusing myself from cooking until I get better. Maybe eating unhealthily will make me less healthy. Maybe it'll make my sickness even worse. I guess we'll find out. Oh, wow, that worked. That was beautiful. But you know, something I've realized is it's better to have bad food than no food. Sometimes when you're sick, you don't even want to eat, so at least I'm eating something. Oh, I thought I was gonna get that. Oh, if I was... Dude, I was used to Hattori side sig. If I was playing Hattori, I hit him with that. Because I'm fresh off the Hattori video. I just played it a few hours ago. Where am I aiming, bro? I think I can win this. It was actually sick. Who am I kidding? Of course I can win this. I can also dodge up into an N-sig.
Player 1 wins.
Mansion. Mansion is, I think, like Meow. I think that's MEOWXD. Hey, good performance from me, though.
Ada.
That is about as tough as they come for opponents. You know, my mom always told me I could be a YouTuber growing up. Sometimes I wonder, though, did she actually mean it, or did she just say that to everything I wanted to do? And then I wonder, does it even matter? I feel like as long as she's being supportive, it doesn't matter if she actually thinks I can do it. Because she told me I could do a lot of things. But I remember one time she was like, you could like play video games on YouTube and like have interesting introspective talks or something. You could be like a... I remember how she described it. Basically, I could ramble and play video games, is what she said. And here we are, at long last. Took a long time. I used to do it when I was a little younger, but I didn't like my videos very much, so I never posted them. But now, I like them a little bit. And I'm also pretty good at the game, so I feel like regardless of what I say, some of you guys will want to watch just because I'm pretty good. I may not be Marky Moo rank 1 3000 elo. I was looking at his videos earlier and oh my gosh, there's a world of difference with the skill level. Does he get me here? No, I hit him somehow. That was bad. It's fine though, he sucked. Sorry, Will Bettelheim. I didn't mean it. Yeah, I feel like everyone needs a mom that just tells them they can do anything. Because, like, whenever I tell her I was going to study something or, like, try something, she'd be like, yeah, I could totally see you being good at that. She said it so many times that I was like, I feel like you just say that to anything. So either I'm a man of many talents or she's a supporter of many supportable things. Parents are so important in a kid's life. I feel like being there is half the battle. You just gotta be there for your kid. Physically, emotionally. And then if you're a good parent, then you're just killing it. Parenting has always interested me a lot. I feel like it's one of the most important things on the planet. Wow. Is this tie? Oh, I'm actually way up on him. Okay. This guy, I think he's most likely a banned name, because usually when they got a name like this, they put in something that Brawlhalla did not like.
3, 2, 1.
So this is probably someone very edgy. That was kind of all the things I had in mind before I made this video. So, you know, sometimes when I'm going about my day, I just think of, like, things. And then I'm like, wait, I'm going to record a YouTube video later where I'm going to have to talk. So I may as well stockpile this and spew it out into the microphone. And then I realized that's actually a very good habit to have in general, because you ever get asked, like, what have you been up to, and your mind just goes blank? Because you're like, why did you even ask me that, bro? I don't know, I've been alive. It's because... Wow, that worked, and it didn't kill. That's both exciting and also lame. That's also just lame that I killed myself. But people... A lot of time, I feel like... Okay, this goes hand in hand with another feeling. First is the feeling of your mind going blank when someone asks you what's up with you. The second feeling is feeling like everyone else is busier than you, like more interesting than you. When really, I feel like most of it is usually they're just better at telling stories about their life. They're just more prepared as a storyteller. So if you make the effort to start remembering anything about your life and being ready to talk about it, you're going to be one of those people that can pull up a story on the spot or freely talk about what's going on in their life like it's nothing. And another thing that reminds me of is the realization that people tell the same stories over and over again. Like, I know this lady who works somewhere. She works as a cashier, and she'll like tell the same story about her weekend to like 25 customers a day. And that's just crazy to me, because I remember when I broke my arm, obviously I had a lot of people asking about it. Everyone that saw me was like, well, everyone that I everyone that I knew was like, oh, what happened? So I had to tell them like a million times how I broke my arm. And it kind of drove me crazy. So the fact that people will voluntarily tell like the same story a million times, wow, that was a really good game. I'm just killing it while I'm talking about these things. Alright, we got Femboy Thrag. Okay, so what was I saying? The fact that people will voluntarily tell the same story over and over again to different people, or yeah,
3, 2,
that's just crazy to me.
brawl.
Because I don't really enjoy doing that. I don't hate it, but it used to be annoying to me when I was little. But a lot of things used to annoy me when I was little, so. And thing is, when you tell the same story a bunch of times, it gets a lot more polished. You get a lot better at telling it. And that's really all that, like, these people that seem like really good at socializing and talking to people, they've rehearsed it a million times. Some of the stuff is like basically pre-recorded voice line. I used to not get these things. I thought everything had to be like some original idea off the top of your head every single time you talk to someone. You didn't want to be cliche. Just dumb little kid thoughts. That reminds me also of this commenter I've been dealing with on my video about, I don't know, something. I think it was another ranked video. I got a comment on that video. People were giving me video ideas. One guy said you should fight your viewers and like guess their elo. I was like, oh, great idea. And then some other guy replied and was like, that's not a good idea at RJK, it might not get a lot of views. And I was like, why are you beating on this guy's idea? And he was like, it's just not original. And I was like, it doesn't have to be original. And his point was that if it's not original, it's not going to be successful. So I found that stupid because Guess the Rank is like a game. It's like a trend that has spanned multiple games. If you look up Guess the Rank, you'll see like Jinxie, Rainbow Six Siege stuff. That's huge content. It gets millions of views. And then people have done it for Brawlhalla, like Flipside and Pavelski have both done it. And it's gotten a ton of views. Like I think Pavelski's just has maybe almost 1 million. It's got hundreds of thousands of views. But that doesn't mean he's the only guy that ever gets to do it. You know what I mean? It's a thing that lots of people do across multiple games. And like even right now, I'm not making exactly like super original content. It's my content that I'm recording, but the idea behind it is just playing Brawlhalla. It's been done before. People have played ranked and talked before. I didn't make this up. But I'm doing it as me, so it's different. But this one guy just kept arguing with me, and I was like, bro. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed it. It's only happened like twice, but I do have a tendency to get into it in the comments. But I appreciate you guys. I like interacting with you guys. Like, if you leave a nice comment, I'll be like heart emoji and like thank you. If you leave an annoying comment, I'll like argue with you for a little bit probably. Do not rage bait me though. I might just get really angry at you. And that would be freaking not cool. I'm super rage baitable, unfortunately. But it's just because I want I want the best for you guys. So if you start acting like idiots, I'm going to try to help you understand why you're being dumb. But a lot of people are kind of lost causes. And typically, I get rage baited, I try to reason with them, and then I realize they will never change their stance. And that's kind of the resolution of most online arguments, and most arguments in general. Chromebook Demon, I know this guy. This guy's from my 2400 climb video. I think he's the last guy I beat to get 2400 for the first time this season.
3, 2, 1,
What was I saying? I was saying something about rage baiters. Nah, I can't remember. I've started not talking in the loading screens and just cutting it out and then saving all my thoughts for the gameplay so I can talk while I play. Because if I talk in the queue, then you're gonna have to watch the queue footage while I talk. There's so many videos I want to do. I feel like I could really make infinite Brawlhalla content, and I should have been doing it for years because like I've been playing this game for years just alone or like streaming it to friends. Because I just love this game. I have like a very large drive to play. I'm no pro, but like I just love the game. I love playing it. My motivation to play comes from like just an enjoyment of the game. So when I say like I love this game more than anyone else, I actually half believe it. Like I'm sure there's someone who's like obsessed with this game beyond belief. But I gotta be up there for biggest Brawlhalla lovers. I'm sure like the devs love the game more than me. Because it's their baby. It's their livelihood. Oh, I want to talk about that guy again who was calling my... Oh yeah, this is what I was thinking of. The dude who I was just talking about who was saying that guy's idea was bad because people have already done it. I got so many things to say about that. I've already said a lot, but I've got more. One thing was he criticized that guy's idea without providing any idea of his own. That was a good read. I don't know what that reads, but I do it a lot. I think it's dodge in. Okay, he's just dead. I'm just absolutely killing it out here on the Ada. It's actually crazy. But he criticized someone else's idea without providing any idea of his own. He basically just said, your idea is bad and it won't work because other people already thought of it. And you're just stealing it. It's unoriginal. It's bad. But he didn't provide any sort of idea of his own. So he didn't really contribute that much to the conversation. He just said, I don't like it. And I don't like it when people do that. It's like... I've had people tell me that, like, my content, they don't like it, or they don't like my thumbnails, or they don't like my ideas. And it's never, like, too harsh. It's usually just my friends, like, trying to help me get better. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people like to criticize and just not actually be constructive. Like, they don't provide anything. They just try to tear down other people's ideas. And I always find that kind of sad. And I feel like it's kind of an immaturity thing. Because I really feel if you had ever been vulnerable enough to try to think of something on your own, I might have been able to kill him there with recovery. Too bad. Maybe I lose because of that. If you'd ever been vulnerable enough to try to think of your own idea in front of other people, you know what comes with it. You know how scary it is. Another thing is he said that it wasn't a trend to guess the rank. He said it wasn't trendy because I called it a trend, not a copycat.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Oh yeah, he said it wasn't a trend. When it literally is, because I looked it up and it's multiple different games and creators have done it. It is a trend. So he was just like factually wrong. And he's probably really young. Because he's acting a little bit immature. And I just, at the same time, I had a guy comment, like, almost at the same time, that he was 12 years old watching my videos. And I was like, dang, some of these guys are really young. Oh, that would've been sick. Okay, it worked. Some of these viewers are really young. Like, maybe this kid that I'm arguing with is actually just 12. And I've said this in other videos, too. Like, you don't know who you're arguing with online. Man, Ada feels great to play because, I mean, high speed, high dex, that is always just going to feel good. Unfortunately, this genre of character is absolutely plagued by low defense. Also, that was crazy that I got that, and also crazy that he recovered into dare twice in a row, and also crazy that I didn't get punished for it like I should have. He should have at least made it back and probably killed me. He is on a Chromebook, so can't really judge him. If I was on a Chromebook, I'd probably be 2,000 flat. Wow, he's just dead. That was crazy. YouTube Shorts, here we come. Just like that, we're about one game off 2,100. Not 2,100, 2,400. Alright, let's see what he has to say. What do you want? Don't be mean. I mean, I can handle it. I'm pretty mentally positive right now. Okay, we don't really like Chromebook Demon. He's a little bit mean. You're not hitting 24, you P-word, A-word, F-A-G. You better pray I don't queue you again. I don't know why he's saying that, like he's gonna, like, beat me up in real life or something. He's like, you better pray I don't queue you again. Why would I pray that I don't queue you again? You just gave me, like, 40 elo. I don't know. People like to act too tough, and I guess some people really are tough, but...
1, brawl!
If we were friends or something and he said that to me, it'd be funny. It was kind of funny anyway, but... more of like a laughing at him kind of way, which isn't very nice. Also, I do realize I definitely shouldn't have spelled out the slur that he used. I should have said F4G. But that's the problem with reading, is sometimes I just read and I'm focused on the what's on my screen, not what's coming out of my mouth. All he needs is one there. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Dude, hitting a guns recovery read just looks so pro. Oh wow, that was what we're going for, okay. He just needs a nair. Nice. That was a wild read from me. Huge. Nice. Oh my gosh, I'm actually cracked. I'm too locked in on this game. I need to start thinking of some philosophical. That's the word my mom used to say what I was gonna say. philosophical. She's calling me like a philosophical gamer. Guys, like the video if you love your family. Should I start doing more engagement bait? Like, should I like beg for comments and subscribes? I haven't told anyone to subscribe yet, which I probably should start doing because I'm gaining a lot of subscribers, which is awesome. But I also have so many people watching that aren't subscribed. Like, you know how those YouTubers will always put like 90% not subscribed, and they're like, guys, please. I'm kind of feeling like that lately because whenever I look at it, I'm like, dang. There's so many of you guys that aren't subbed, and if I ask for it, I might just receive. I've actually watched a video about this recently that was like, people who just ask for stuff are more likely to succeed in life. Because you know what they say? They say like, closed mouths don't get fed or something. Oh, I thought I would get that. Nice. Can't ground pound him. I know that. I don't know why I know that I can't ground pound him, but I know it. I think I need to D-light him. Okay, that would have been a side light. That would have been a D-sig. Okay. He might get me here. I really don't want him to. I knew he would ground pound. I didn't think it would be that high. Well played, bro. Wait, that was my last stock? No. Oh. Oh, crap. Well, it's already been 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get off. I could go for 24. But, I mean, I already hit it. I just don't really care too much about Elo. I could go for 25, but... I just don't know if I got what it takes. I figure if it's meant to be, I'll end up there, you know? I don't really want to sweat my butt off and work hard. Because that was a pleasant session. I did fumble that last game. Kind of ran out of things to talk about for a minute. And, like, I just felt it slip away. But yeah. I guess that's it, guys.